welcome back to my channel. My name is Darian and today I'm going to be talking about spiccato. So this is going to be a fun, bouncy bow stroke. It is the slowest of the bouncing bow strokes and probably, in my opinion, the most fun because you really get to get that bow bouncing above the string. So I hope you're ready. You're going to need your bow, obviously, and your violin today. So let's have some fun. So for those of you who are new to spiccato, spiccato is a level above détaché. It grows out of the détaché stroke. So when we are bouncing our bow, we want to imagine that we're doing a very beginner détaché. It's going to be that same motion how we move our arm and our hand. We want to imagine a U shape when the bow bounces, where the bottom of the U is where our bow strikes the string. We also want to make sure our thumb on our right hand is extremely relaxed in a way that you can make sure that your thumb is relaxed on your bow is the simple exercise of lightly releasing the thumb pressure so that the bow can slide through your fingers. That is how relaxed our thumb needs to be for spiccato. And now, if you don't believe me, the bow is made to bounce. And you can discover this yourself by this simple exercise. You can see just how much our bow really wants to fly above the string. You are going to release all your fingers except your middle and your thumb. You're going to hold your bow above the string, and then you're going to drop it and release these fingers, and you're going to see just how much this bow really wants to bounce. Did you see that? It bounced the whole way through that bow stroke. So you're going to just drop it in the middle of the bow. And just let it go. That's how much our bow is made to bounce. So here is the first exercise. All right, so we're going to talk about spiccato at the frog. We tend to use spiccato as violinists within the middle to the frog. If we want a more slow and controlled spiccato, we're going to be doing this at the frog. So on the D string, what I want you to start out with is just a nice détaché stroke. And then we're going to graduate to a brush stroke, where we're going to lift the bow at the bottom of the stroke and at the top of the stroke. And I have a nice U shape. If I slow it down, you can see the bottom of the U is where the bow touches the string. And if you want to move a little quicker, you can move our bow to the middle. We're a lot closer to our balance point, which is somewhere between the middle of the bow and the frog. Probably for me, it's around right here. And it's going to naturally bounce super easy there. And you can add this little brush stroke that we're doing, this spiccato, to chord 2. It's a nice little exercise that I hope y'all are familiar with if you studied the chord etudes. But experiment with that brush stroke and that spiccato at the frog. Now we're just going to play around with some spiccato in the middle of the bow. Alright, we're going to do this on a G major scale at 80 BPM, so let me get my metronome on. You're going to do 2 notes per beat, and each note in the scale gets to be played 4 times. And so on. So again, make sure we're going from a détaché stroke if you need to. You do a détaché in the middle of the bow. You graduate to a brush stroke and then to spiccato. So I hope you guys had some fun with spiccato today, and if you have any questions, please reach out and let me know. But have fun practicing.